Hello everyone and welcome to week 6 of my baby's album. This project was actually inspired by that card right there that says you are loved. And so I'm happy to say I actually used the color green again on this layout. So it starts with these letters from Amy Tan to make my title card. And I'm just using these little tiny numbers here to put the date. And I just use my scissors to poke the little filler of the number 9 out. I just wanted to show you how I do that. And I use my tweezers to help place these little stickers. And then I'm just going to take my green marker from Stampin' Up! And I'm just going to add a little bit of a doodle around the border just to add some visual interest and make this card a little more interesting. And that will finish this title card. And I just glued it on top of this yellow Project Life card. And there you can see my little doodles, and that's going to be my title card. So on to the next one. I cut down this photo. It was 3x4, but I cut it down. And I'm doing partial stamping here to get 2 sentiments to make one phrase, I guess you can say. And so that's where I got the 2 different fonts. So I'm gluing my photo down, and then I'm basically just gluing this atop it. And I did round the corners of my photo as well. I'm trimming off the excess here, and I just used charcoal ink from Hero Arts. And then I was just going to add a couple staples, but then I saw a little chipboard heart that I wanted to add for a little pop of color. So I just adding this here. And then I will add one staple here on the left side of this card. And then just for a little added detail, I'm just taking my little Martha Stewart pen and adding some dashed lines on the bottom here, just again for a little bit of detail and visual interest. And so there is the first pocket done, my little baby there. I love his smile. Okay, so on to the next photo. Again, I rounded the corners, and I'm using some scrap piece of paper there, that guitar paper. I just wanted the dark blue. And then I took these cloud die cuts that I had in my stash. One is paper and one is vellum. And again, I'm doing partial stamping to get my sentiment to fit on the cloud because it was a horizontal sentiment. So I stamped the first word, and then I'm stamping the second word below it. And so here I'm going to show you what I got there. And I'm just going to glue that down slightly atop the photo. And then I'm going to take this blue vellum cloud, and I'm just going to staple it with my tiny attacher, and I'm actually going to staple it with an X so that it has a little bit of design on it. And I like the way that one turned out. And then I wanted to add a little bit more, and I got these little enamel dots from Stampin' Up! And I was going to place it and move it, and it stuck, and I couldn't move it. So that's where it's going to stay. So that finishes that card. So on to the next. Here I'm going to add a title with some alpha stickers. And I just went with gray to kind of keep it neutral. And then my word wouldn't fit horizontally, so I had to angle all my letters along a diagonal to get it to fit. So I fiddle with that for a little bit. And then I glue those letters down. And then now I'm just adding some puffy stickers of some stars. And again, I'm just choosing colors that coordinate with the existing cards that I have. So there I just add some. And so here's that journal card that inspired the colors and everything on this page. And that one's from Simple Stories. So I just added some washi tape to add the gray color. And then this is a sticker from Stampin' Up! Again, I chose it for the gray color. And I'm adding another heart sticker just to tie it together. And then I added these little green little squares from that same alpha set I used on my title card. And I just like the way it borders, it adds a border and a little bit more of that green color to this photo. So now I'm going to move over to the next photo, and so I kept that journaling card there to the left so I can see how they go together. And so I just added some washi tape in that same green color, and then I'm just going to stamp directly on it, and so I'm using Stays On ink so that it won't smear. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of hearts as well, just to decorate it a little bit more. And that finishes that card. So here I'm showing you my new stamps that I'm going to use to spell out some words here on this journaling card. And then on the left, my photo, this is the first time I actually put 2 photos on a 3x4 layout. And I did that using the PicMonkey app. I'm sorry, I keep saying app, it's a website. And then I'm adding some stickers. These were from my haul from the Scrapbook Expo. And of course I have to add that little arrow because I kind of wanted to separate the journaling to go with both photos. So that's why I'm kind of pointing to each photo. And here's another puffy sticker. And then I wanted to add a little bit decoration to this photo, so I added this gray washi, but later I will remove it because I didn't like the way it looked. And then just to kind of add a little bit of separation, I took this really thin washi I got from Stampin' Up! To separate the journaling there, and then I thought for continuity I'll add it here to this photo as well, instead of seeing that white line between the photos. And then here's where I take off that washi on the top. So I like it better like that. And so there's those 2 cards. And then just to finish it off, I just took my pen and added a border around this journaling card, just to finish it off. And I chose this orange color because of the orange onesie my son is wearing in these photos. So I'm just showing you the combination of stamps and stickers there for my journaling card. And so here's the last 2. So I'm covering up a journaling card there, sacrificial Project Life card is what I call them. But again, I just used it because it was that same green color, trying to use those up. And then here on the right, I used some stickers to spell out the word dad or daddy. And then I'm using this new stamp set to use the word hi. And again, I did not ink up the exclamation mark, so I just put ink on the word hi there. And then I'm gluing this down. I'm going to trim off the excess. And then this card I wanted to decorate a little bit more, and I had a little trouble, but then I went through my stash and I found some stickers that I wanted to add. So I found these little elephant stickers, and these are from this Simple Stories collection. So I'm adding those 2 to the bottom here. And then I added some stars or hearts, I forget, hearts, little heart stickers, and these are also from that same sticker set. And then the finishing touch here, I'm going to add a staple with my tiny toucher, and I'm just trimming off the excess of the stickers there. And then I wanted to dress it up a little bit more, so I felt the top was a little plain, so I just added this washi on the top partially, and I like the way that adds some balance there. And then for the photo, I just didn't want to leave it plain, especially because it was black and white, so I just added a few star stickers just to add pops of color so that it matched and kind of tied together with the entire spread. So here I'm just fiddling with these stickers. I'm trying to pick colors and that match with the spread. And that finishes this layout. So thank you so much for watching. Here's the entire spread done. Again, I'm very happy I used the color green, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.